Well, here we are at the Red Bull Ring for a Group 4 race in the GT Sport Championship. Got a 6-car grid here today with Pi on pole position, the newcomer. Watch out for Rox too, he's a newcomer. And we're set for a start here at the Red Bull Ring. Who will get a good start? It's a Mustang on pole position. Waiting for the lights now. Here we go, and the Mustang goes nowhere. Like to Race takes the lead early on. And there's a big squabble of cars back further, but Like to Race has a clear run to the first corner. I'll bring in my co-commentator now, Marty Bumble. Marty, what do you think's going to happen in this race?
Yes, good afternoon to you too, Crafty. Well, we're only just right at the start, so who can say, but certainly Like to Race has got a big lead up at the moment. I don't know what happened to the Pi there. He's certainly dropped off, but he's slowly coming back now.
Hundo there of SZaucy. Oh, SZaucy's had a spin. SZaucy's had an early spin here, but he's recovered quickly, and the two Subarus are out in front at the moment, Like to Race and Cosmo.
Yes, the two all-wheel drives have certainly got going there. Left the others behind a bit there. I don't know what quite happened to SZaucy there. He's had a bit of bad luck, but he'll be coming back through, I'm sure.
Pi takes a move on Graham there in the Lamborghini. There's two Lamborghinis in this race as well, so we've got to keep an eye on them. One Hyundai, one Mustang. And the Mustang of Pi here just ahead of a bunch of cars, and there goes Graham, I think, off into the weeds. Yes, Graham off the track there. What happened to him?
Yeah, well, I think he's just run a bit wide there, caught himself out.
Yes, well, he'll have to work his way back up the field now, won't he? Now we're looking at Rox here, and now we're back to the lead group here. Cosmo looks like he'll lead the first lap here in the Subaru, closely followed by the second Subaru of Like to Race.
There's the Pi, and the SZaucy's coming back. There's a touch there.
Was he spinning before SZaucy got to him, or was it caused by SZaucy touching him? I'm not quite sure, but here's the leaders again. Cosmo into turn 1, just ahead of Like to Race. They're not teammates, but they're running pretty smoothly at the front at the moment, aren't they?
Very close here. And Like to Race is edged ahead there. He won't have the line for the turn 1 up here, but turn 2 I should say.
No, yes, Cosmo's still got that inside running on Like to Race here, but Like to Race has taken the high line and might have got ahead there.
SZaucy's right on the tail.
Watch that Hyundai coming back up the order now. And it's almost 3 wide. No, Cosmo covers. Oh, SZaucy! He's had another moment. He can't get a grip of this Hyundai at the moment.
No, he's having trouble getting a handle on it, but he's still there. He's not out of the game yet.
Yes, and Rox on his debut here, doing well. Just sitting back watching the lead 3 going at it for now. It's Like to Race is in the lead. Closely followed by Cosmo. SZaucy recovering from that second spin. Ooh, Cosmo gave Like to Race a bit of a hit there, didn't he?
Yeah, he's into the back of him, but nothing's changed as yet. Down further we see that they've got their own battle going back further there.
Yeah, the two Lamborghinis closely running together, are they? No, Pi's ahead of Graham at the moment, my apologies. Like to Race a bit sideways and running wide there. Lucky there isn't grass there, so otherwise he'd be off in the weeds.
Cosmo's going to make a change for the lead now.
Yes, look at Cosmo here down the inside the Hyundai, closely following him, looking for any opportunity he can get. Like to Race has lost the lead there, and he might lose second as well. These 3 are really going at it early. Still half the race to go, even more. 3 wide almost there now. Look at this.
Up the hill and 3 wide. Who's going to make the
inside line? I think it's the Hyundai up the inside, almost on the grass. And SZaucy now takes the lead.
Very late brakes and got through there.
Cosmo into second. Oh, Pi with a big spin in the Mustang. He's gone. Oh, he was doing so well.
It's a shame for him. He's been battling there. He had got on pole, but doesn't seem to have maintained that first position.
The two Subarus really going at it. We might check out a replay now of what exactly happened to Pi. Small bump with Rox, but just lost the rear end of the Mustang there, getting on the power out in the dirty stuff. Oh, and he's off again. Oh, Pie, no. This has not worked out well for the Mustang here. Hopefully he can recover a bit later on. Back to the lead group now. SZaucy in the lead. 2 Subarus following. Big battle between them, and then just a bit further back, the 2 Lamborghinis are going at it. Graham and Rox.
Yeah, they've been back in that group for a while. They haven't seemed able to claw their way to the front.
Still 3 laps to go here, so anything can happen still. Now Cosmo looks to take the lead, and he's down the inside of SZaucy, so it's a ding-dong battle going on at the front there, and Gr4 Race is in there as well. SZaucy looks sweeping from one side to the other, and Cosmo on the defensive now after he just took the lead. Down into turn 2 now. Who's going to come out on top this time? Cosmo on the inside, SZaucy on the outside. Gr4 Race closely following behind. He's getting involved too. Cosmo just hangs on for now. SZaucy tries to cut to the inside. Now back to the outside. Back to the inside. SZaucy looking for any opportunity. And now down into the next corner. SZaucy takes the lead, and Gr4 Race follows him through.
Cosmo's been shoved back there.
Yes.
SZaucy's. Oh, we're getting a replay.
Here's the Lambos again. Oh, Graham straight down the inside of Rox. That was an aggressive pass from Graham. And he's taken 4th spot off Rox now. Back to the lead group. SZaucy leads the 2 Subarus. And there's those Lambos. Watch out for them later on. Surely they'll get involved as the race wears on. And into turn 1 again we go. Cosmo.
Just going deep into the inside of the turn.
Oh, and Gr4 Race got involved too there. The 2 Subarus really banging wheels there with the Hyundai. And look at the Lambos now. The Lamborghinis, Graham and Rox are coming to get them. This has turned into a 5-car battle now. Look at this. Graham in the Lamborghini. Rox in the Lamborghini. Going past Gr4 Race. And Cosmo trying to take the lead again. Oh, this battle. It keeps going on and on and on.
Yeah, well, it would appear that the Lambo's tyre wear is quite a bit better than the Subarus.
Yes.
And now they're coming back to the lead of the lap.
Like, there's SZaucy moving around a bit at the front trying to defend. Gr4 Race has somehow cleared the Lamborghinis again. He's back to 3rd. We're on board with Graham at the moment in 4th place. Having a look, and look at this. This is the leaders again. SZaucy down the inside again, and Cosmo takes the lead back again. And Cosmo back up the inside now. These boys are really going at it hard. SZaucy tries to hold on around the outside. I think he's got it. Gr4 Race. Oh no, Rox is off. He's in the rocks. Unbelievably, he's doing so well on his debut. Now he's back in 5th place with some work to do to catch up.
I have to say at this point in time, what's happened to the Pie? We can't see.
Pie's having a miserable time in that Mustang, isn't he? It's quite unfortunate. He had a good start, good pole position, but things have gone downhill quickly as the lead is still battling hard. Cosmo, SZaucy, Gr4 Race, Graham looking on. And into turn 1 again we go. SZaucy just can't get past Cosmo. Cosmo around the outside. Gr4 Race in there too. Who's going to come out on top of this battle? I don't know. Let's see what happens up into turn 2 this time, Marty.
Yeah, well, who said that? Oh no!
No! What happened to Cosmo there? He just didn't turn. Is there some steering damage? What happened to the
He's just
Subaru?
gone completely out there, but he's managed to come back on.
Well, he was too busy trying to defend. As we look at a replay, they both go off to the right, but the track goes left and Cosmo just goes straight ahead.
Unbelievable.
It's a bizarre incident. Back to live pictures now. Cosmo just trying to hold off Graham here, who's almost got ahead of him now. He's just on the wrong side of the road here. And Cosmo hangs on to 3rd. Rox is coming back now too, so he's working his way back up the order in that 2nd Lamborghini. Graham a touch wide there. Rox a little wider. That's where he went off last lap too, so you've got to be careful there. Back to the leaders. SZaucy, Gr4 Race. Around the 2nd last corner they go, side by side, using that extra road. What are your thoughts, Marty, of all this extra tarmac they're using?
I think he's going to have to answer for that one. You can surely do it once or twice, but every lap there seems to be action out there.
Yes, well, that's something for the stewards after the race to have a look at as we start the final lap. SZaucy leads Gr4 Race, Cosmo in third, they're close. Then the two Lamborghinis, Graham and the Rocks. SZaucy tries to break the draft. Pies down in sixth as well, but not looking like a contender at the moment. Two Subarus going at it into turn two. They need to be focusing on the lead, not battling for second.
Yes, I think they've forgotten about it. And again, they're running hugely wide out there.
Oh, look at the ground they made up in the Hyundai by doing that. Gee, that's big advantage for them doing that. As SZaucy has to defend now, down into the hairpin here. Can he hang on? Gr4 Race tries to go around the outside. The two Lambos going at it too. And Graham just hangs on to Rocks there and gives him a little hip and shoulder too. Says, out you go. And into the fourth last corner here. And SZaucy just looks like he might hang on here because the Subarus are really going hard at it.
Yeah, they're holding back there. They're going to let him get away if they don't stop arguing there.
Cosmo takes second now off Gr4 Race, but he's a fair way back from SZaucy. SZaucy might have this one in the bag. Graham in fourth ahead of Rocks in fifth. Here we go into the final corner now. Cosmo using that wide line again, cutting back to the inside. He's made contact with SZaucy. They're sideways. Look at this. And everyone's going wide. Cosmo's going to take the win. Is he? No. He holds back and SZaucy runs into the side of him. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, what a finish we've had here. SZaucy's taken the win. I don't think he appreciated Cosmo's efforts there, but Cosmo looks like he's readdressing as we go to the replay on board with Gr4 Race.
There's going to be a lot of reviews over that finish for sure.
And here we go looking at it. Cosmo just cut to the inside, four wheels over the inside, tags SZaucy. Looks like he's going to readdress. SZaucy didn't like what happened. He knocked him out of the way. Gr4 Race takes second. Thank you very much. But it's a win for SZaucy. What a race we've had here. Brilliant stuff. Thanks for your expert comments as always, Marty. And we'll see you next time for another race in the GT Sport Championship.
Always a pleasure, Crafty. Thanks.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.